Guys, Master Gamer here, coming at you with episode 2 of Borderlands 2 walkthrough series. How you guys doing? I'm doing real good. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much as I said I was. College has been, having me buckle down. I had to do a couple of designing projects for my SAG 175 class of simulation, animation, and gaming, and that's the whole reason why I haven't been uploading as much as I said I have. But today is different. Like I said, if you guys have seen me with Twitter, and those that haven't, I'm planning on uploading, episode 2 like right now, episode 3 and episode 4 and episode 5 today. So be on the lookout for that. What do you guys think of the game so far? I'm really loving it. In this episode, I'll be unlocking my very first skill tree, and we're gonna have my very first boss battle. I know it seems like a little too soon, especially since in Borderlands 1 you had to do a bunch of side quests and missions just to, get to your very first boss and move into the next area. But right off the bat, they just throw you right into the fire of everything else whatsoever. So, I look at that as being a real good thing whatsoever. I say that I'm happy how it was. I didn't really like so much how in the beginning only weapons you could find were pistols, like just tons of pistols and ammo chests, or that was all the bandits were carrying. I say the only different gun that we found was a shotgun, but I'm not really so much of a shotgun person. I'll use it since they really did up the abilities and the range of a shotgun in this game. But for starting off, I thought they were going to give you an assault rifle or something like that. But even though I did have the 3 golden guns to help start off my adventure, I just sort of felt like I shouldn't have got a little bit more. Well, they shouldn't have gave a little bit more for people that didn't have, the golden keys. They shouldn't have gave them some good type of starting other weapons, instead of pistols. Because that can get a little bit tiring, just quickly pulling pistols. I also noticed with some of the Jacob's weapons that they're all single fire, so it's all basically how fast you can pull the trigger to, get many shots out. It looks like they really made Jacobs into more like, I want to say a Western thing, because with their pistols, the quicker you pull the trigger, it shows a revolving action, player flaming the flint back and forth. So, I think they was trying to make the old Western feel, or the more old FAL type of thing with their weapons and guns. What I'm seeing so far from it, the game's been cracking me up a lot, especially with Sir Hammerlock and Claptrap, how he sits up and say, Claptrap makes him want to commit suicide every time he talks, and then electrocutes him on the fence. I think that's real funny that I see the writer, he really put a lot into this. He put a lot more comedy aspect into this one than in the first game, because with that, you didn't really have so many funny moments with Claptrap, even though he had his other brothers around playing door whenever time you go to a new area. It didn't really feel like there was too much of a funny comedy aspect. It's just like they were basically keys of getting you into a new area that you could play in, and then you probably would have that one special one in a cutscene or such that that would act silly or different. But since Handsome Jack pretty much killed off all the Claptrap's other brothers, he's the only one left, so they really made him being the last Claptrap really funny, and giving him more comedy role throughout the whole entire game. Like, you'll see what I mean more in the future episodes that's coming today about when we get to the town of Sanctuary. Claptrap pretty much acts like he's running the town and stuff, but you'll see what I mean. We're also going to be spending after every mission. I wanted to get this out the way. After every mission, we'll be spending some time in Sanctuary, because what I noticed is with this game, if you want to get better guns, it's best to always check after you do a certain amount of quests. And there's also a guy that I heard from, I know his name is Michael, I can't remember what his last name was, but he was the biggest fan of Gearbox, and they put him in the game. And then if you go to Sanctuary, pretty much after 2 or 3 or 1 quest, you can talk to him and he'll give you a special gun. I have talked to him several occasions. My friend gets someone, has talked to him a bunch of occasions in which he calls. If I go talk to him, then I can't get a gun from him. So he pretty much got like the majority of the guns from him. But he basically gives you, cool guns and stuff. But I suggest if you ever get to the Silent Sanctuary, go to Moxie's bar, and then go all the way to the back to the left. Or if you coming in on the side, it's going to be automatically on your left. There's a slot machine, and basically that slot machine will give you like shields, iridium, which I'll explain later in the next episode what iridium is and how that fits in. It'll give you cash, iridium, and guns, and sometimes skins. After every mission or so, I will always go there and basically play with the slot machines, because I actually got a good handful of guns that is really hard to get from Marcus, because sometimes Marcus doesn't always update his guns every so often. It's like if you do like 3 or 4 missions, Marcus's guns will be the same that when you first came in from the first time. So I always go there and play a couple of surrounds the slots. The price increases will increase as much money you will earn over time. Well, in a sort of sense, the higher levels that you get in the game would also affects how much cash you get from every job that you complete. And then what that is, it ups the cash for how many times you can play with the slot machines. Mine is currently at 358, because now since I'm like a level 18, 19, the cash of how much I get from jobs automatically increases. So then that it tells the slot machine to increase the amount of currency that I need to put in order to play. I got a real good amount of guns from it, some good skins whatsoever. I suggest to check it out, but I'll get into some more detail about that another time. The boss in this game, I didn't really think they was gonna, fire 2 of them at you, especially since you're pretty much under level. They're higher than you, as you guys can see. Pretty much every other enemy is basically OP'd over us, and we die a couple of times. It's like back in the first one, you didn't really have to worry about dying so much, I could sort of say, because it's like with all the side quests and jobs they gave you, it wasn't really like they made you so you could die as much, but you could, but it wasn't that easy. But in this one, it's totally different. Like, they really upped the difficulty, so it's like they want you basically to die a horrible death a bunch of times. But comically, though, they make it fun, when you die and stuff, you come back. But it's just until when Hyperion hits your ass with that big bill. But then you feel alright with it when they say a joke saying, thanks for dying, please doing it again, and stuff like that. They really made it real interesting, but it made us stronger. We ended up, beat these guys. Took us a minute though, when we finally did, a couple of us finally got our skill trees. When we reached the River Fire Cut, we finally activated our skill trees. I activated the Saber Turn. I threw it out there a couple times. I say the Saber Turn, it's a lot more helpful than Roland's turn. And the way I want to say that, because I'm currently building down the survival tree. Because basically I'm all about survivability with Axel, because as you guys can see from the video, there's things in this game that can kill you. I know that Zero's supposed to be the old lonesome by himself, but the reason why I really like Axel is because despite how, you'll see my friend playing as Zero, he goes down a couple of times. Despite all that, I have Axel, and he is with the survival tree. You basically build up his health and shields. I'm currently the one as of right now with the highest health in pretty much shield capacity, because I built it to a tree where I can't die as easily. So that means I can take more hits when it comes to, bigger and tougher enemies. And that's the whole reason why, because it helps out the turn as well, so I can actually have my cooldown and stuff like that a lot quicker, so I can keep the armor turning out, be able to stick it to walls or make a second one. But I'll get into that, in a later video. So that's, what I'm building down. I'm building down the survival tree, and I'm also going to build down the gorilla tree. If you guys remember, the gorilla tree specializes in, basically all turret warfare, so increasing the turret's accuracy, how many shots it can be fired, putting rockets on it whatsoever. I'm not really going to be building down the middle tree, which deals with gun damage, because the way I didn't really see that all that necessary, because if you have this thing called badass rank, and for those who don't know, badass rank is basically like a skill buffer for your character. So as you guys would probably see in the videos, little challenges unlocked. As you complete the game and do certain challenges, you unlock badass rank, in which that it buffs your skills. So like I can buff how much shield capacity I can have. I can buff how much max health I can have. I can buff how well my accuracy is. I can buff how much elemental damage I can deal to people. Stuff like that. With badass rank, it really sort of cancels out that little middle tree, but if you got badass rank, and you want to build out the middle tree, you can be even more of a badass. But as I look at it is, if I can, keep building my gun damage through badass rank and just keep getting better guns, I won't really need so much of the middle tree, to increase how much damage my guns do to foes or how much ammunition I can hold. But that's all well and fun and everything, but that's what I feel about badass rank. Oh, and the thing about badass rank, it is unlimited. So even though when you reach the level 50 cap, you can still constantly earn badass rank to keep buffing your character. And another thing about badass rank is when you start another game, say when I start my walkthrough again with Maya, all my badass rank from Accent automatically carries over to Maya. So since I'm going to be starting off again in that whole thing without no guns and basically no shields or health, I would basically be already buffed up to a point where her health is high enough without even me putting skill trees in, or her gun damage is high enough without me putting a skill tree in the bucket. Her gun damage, her shield capacity, her accuracy, all that will be high off the bat thanks to badass rank. But the thing is, for badass rank is, you got some people that don't want to play it with buffs on. They'd rather play it like they played the first Borderlands without having a ranking system that that helps buff you up. You can always turn it off. You can turn it on and off. And, you got them fans that don't, they want to sit up and play it like the original did. That's always welcome. So that's always an open option. Nobody's not here to judge you whatsoever. We all here having fun and stuff. I'm currently with this game is I have an open lobby sort of thing. In the upcoming videos, you're gonna be seeing me play with some other people, not really so much as a specific character, but other people. It's open. I think I decided to make it a little bit more open lobby for anybody that wants to come and play with me whatsoever. We're here to have fun, so don't take it like too serious because I'm so-called recording and stuff. Just don't make it like a habit out of it, saying like, oh well, we got to do this, that, and that, and that. We got to take this serious. No, we all here to have fun, and that's what I basically have this mindset is. Even though that I'm recording, I still want to have fun playing, and I don't want to feel like this is all like a stressful thing that we gotta do this and make it like the best quality. But in real fact, people that do watch my vids just love to see the fun that you can have from it, of being like a commentator and don't have to act all high and mighty, and that I actually have fun doing it and not just be serious all the time just to get views and everything. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the vid and stuff, and I will see you in episode 3. Alright, peace.
This brings out the same tire grenade. They're badass.
Hold it together. You have my thanks. Wasn't even close! Keep firing!
Can't take enough. Come on, not now!
And I disappear. A ghost
He sure said boom a lot. Looks like he dropped a grenade mod. Be sure to equip it. Hey, it's this location! Whenever you're ready, buddy.